Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Yes, I'm back. It's been a hiatus for about 2, 3 weeks, but your boy is back, Darrell, with the dish. He's back with a new joint. You know where I'm stopped. But I'm back after a small hiatus. Couple personal things going on. Had to take care of some business to move forward to probably progress this show onto a better platform. And do some other things while I'm finishing up school, which I'll be graduating next year, May of 2015. So y'all be looking out. That will be a show for that one, most definitely. But other than that, we're back today here on the dish with some interesting topics today, which is going to be some new reveals, some shout outs to a couple of people, a couple of sponsorships and endorsements that I personally will give myself for some music and some other YouTubers that I know of. Well, YouTuber that I know of. Well, I take that back. YouTubers, because there's actually two. But other than that, we're gonna have a one subject show today. So besides music, we're gonna talk about trust, which is gonna be a big thing to a lot of people, which is gonna be a big thing for me. Because I'm a big person on trust, and especially a big person on respect. But that's a whole nother episode talking about respect. But we're gonna talk about trust today. But first, we're gonna talk about good music, new music, and good people. So, first, I would like to give a personal shout out to everybody who continuously watches my show. For the 3 episodes that I do have posted up, there is now officially 200 views total between the three. Which I am certainly very most proud of, because to sit there and watch me for any given period of time, especially as long as you guys have, I certainly do appreciate that very, very, very much. And as my shirt likes to say, I'm born to win, so most definitely I'm born here to win, to make sure that y'all are enjoying this show, for me to graduate school, to do lots of big things, especially even with my photography brand, which I don't speak very much of on my YouTube show, but it is jumping. It is jumping very, very, very big. So, website for that coming soon too. So y'all make sure y'all look out for that. So I'll keep you posted on that also. But to get started on this music, I'd like to give a personal shout out to one of the particular artists that I'm going to talk today. His name is JC Chavez. I hope I pronounced it right. If I didn't, please don't condemn me. I try my best. But he is a very, 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 very good independent artist. Out of California, I believe, Southern California, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember reading that correctly. He's a great artist. Y'all make sure y'all look for him. He is on Google Play. I have certainly purchased some of those songs for myself. I gotta purchase another. Actually, I purchased a song for somebody on their phone so they could take a listen. But I need to personally purchase those on my phone. I gotta make sure I have those. But he's a very, very, very interesting artist. Very good music. Very enjoyable music videos. So y'all make sure y'all check him out. He is on Google Play. The songs are there. If you want to check out one of my personal favorites, it's called Touch Me. It is a very good song. I love it. He has good music. I would certainly most definitely, if I owned a club, I will personally play his stuff every time the club is open. But I did get a personal shout out from him on a recent video thanking me for being one of his supporters for one of his works. Believe me, I'm a proud supporter of good independent music, movies, videos, TVs, everything. And if you're good, I'm going to make sure you're recognized in that aspect by me supporting you for your videos, your music, movies, whatever it may be. But I will support you. So, if you have anything you want me to listen to, check out, make sure you hit it to me. I am on Google+. I'm on Facebook. I will give you those social networking endorsements as far as sites you can find me on. But check out JC Chavez. Believe me, you will love it. His J Cream remixes, those songs are awesome. I can't stop talking about the guy because, believe me, he's very handsome guy. But personally, the song, we're just talking about the music. Music is good. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. I will post up the link, so y'all make sure y'all can find him on Google+. Make sure y'all follow him. Make sure y'all check out those videos. Comment on them. Make sure you give him the most utmost respect and support. Another music artist I would like to personally endorse myself. He's probably been out for a while because last I checked, his website was updated back in 2013. But I just recently found the video and the mixtape not too long ago. His name is Little Dicky. Yes, I said that. Little Dicky. He is a Jewish white rapper. His music, his mixtape is very interesting, very good. For him to be Jewish, I mean, he raps very, very well. Music is quite interesting. Songs are very unique in their own right. There's nothing wrong with being unique. Very good, and that's why I certainly appreciate him for his, especially his mixtape is very unique, very good, very interesting. I listen to it on a constant basis. Make sure y'all check out the YouTube video for one of his songs called Ex-Boyfriend. I'll make sure I post up the link for that so you can check that out. Also, believe me, like I said, I give out my personal endorsements to those who support me and to those who I will support because of their uniqueness and their own right for trying to make it. Because not many people nowadays really have the drive. They want to be like everybody else. These two people are certainly, in their own rights, completely different from everybody else. But I would like to get some personal shout outs. Again, one to another one to JC Chavez. He is on YouTube where you can find his music videos. A lot of those are there. He does have behind the scenes recordings of some of his videos. I mean, what else can you say about it? Y'all have to check this guy out. I mean, personally, check him out. You will love it. And another YouTuber I would like to give my personal shout out and appreciation to, support, recognition. The list goes on of what I can do for this person. He is a very good Google Plus friend of mine, personal friend of mine. His name is Leon, but he goes on Google Plus by King Leon. Y'all make sure y'all check out A King's Life or A King's Story. I could be personally wrong on both of those, or right in my own right, but either way, his life, his story, his personality is one you want to check out. He's just picked up YouTube and started filming episodes, and they are pretty good. To be able to watch somebody's life, to be able to divulge personal information like that, is a very strong-willed person. He may be a little bit nervous when it comes to the videos from what I've understood, but personally, you will love watching his stuff. So make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'll make sure y'all hit y'all with the link for those. But y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe his station, and make sure you like and subscribe JC Chavez's YouTube show also. But moving forward, we're gonna move right along into our topic for today, which is trust. I'm a big person on trust. Always will be, no matter whether it be personal, in relationships, friends and family, work, people I work with, as far as business clients, people I've worked with who are helping me invest into this new business I'll be beginning, which I'll bring more information on soon. But it's just, you have to have trust, and it has to be something that's earned. Some people will say it's given to you, but in that same right, you have to understand you earn that right for that person to give you that trust. You have to sometimes be able to learn to trust people without sometimes knowing them completely for who they are. You have to be able to feel a person out, be able to pay attention to their mannerisms, their personality, their attitude, the way they conduct themselves, the way they conduct business, the way they do anything. You have to be willing to be able to trust a lot of people. Sometimes blindly, you have to do a blind trust, but sometimes, most of the time, trust is usually earned by the people that you hang around with. And if you don't have that trust, and you're always questioning them or curious about what they're doing, then there seems to be a trust issue there. And I've had my trust issues personally with certain people that I've dated and hung out with and been friends with, and I've had my personal trust issues with people who've on the other side of the boat where they felt like they couldn't trust me. And personally, if I've ever made anybody feel that way, I personally can say sometimes it's not to be, how can I say this? Not to be mean or judgmental or anything like that, or not wanting to trust you, or for you not wanting to trust me. There are certain things sometimes I don't pay attention. Sometimes I do things that I don't know. It may be something for somebody else that might not be looks good in their eyes, where they feel like they can trust a person for. I've done a lot of things myself where I feel like I can't trust myself for doing certain things, and I've done stuff where I should really feel ashamed for myself for doing it. And I've done those things, and recently I've done a situation like that, which I'm not going to divulge the information for that, but I really shouldn't have done what I've done. And I really do apologize for those people involved in that situation, because some of those people were close friends of mine and associates of those particular friends. And I've done some things that personally I have to say I am sorry for, because it's never a good thing to not be able to trust those around you, especially those close friends who's been there for you. And I really do feel like that I put some people out there like that that I really shouldn't have. So, trust is something that has to be rebuilt between me and those people, in some kind of form or fashion, no matter if we say it out loud verbally that we can't trust each other, but we have to be able to put that out there and be able to learn to one to trust another. Once again, be able to sweep things under the rug or let things pass us by, to be able to trust another once again. But big thing about that when it comes down to personal relationships, people learn to let go of the past to be able to trust your present and your future going forward. Because if you're still holding on to the past and you letting it take over what you do, it's just your present is just going to be jacked, and it's just not something that's an easy thing to deal with. And you have to be able to let go of baggage from the past and stop relating it to your present, because it builds up heavy trust issues between you and that particular person that you may be dating or friends with, especially if you're trying to relate stuff that happened to the past to what's going on in your present. You have to look at everything with fresh eyes. Unfortunately, as you see, my glasses are tinted, so I can't say look through them clearly, but you have to look through them with fresh eyes on every situation you go into. There's nothing with having a little bit of reserve for what you're doing, but make sure you still go in there with a clear mind that not everything is going to relate or happen the same way that it previously did, because everything doesn't always happen the same. It may come to the same conclusion at some points, but it never happens the same way. Sometimes on rare occurrences, it does happen twice. I say that, but it never always happens the same way. So with trust, if you have trust, sometimes learn to trust those around you, because the people that you learn to trust sometimes can be your biggest supporters, and sometimes the people that you trust can be your biggest enemies. So you have to be able to watch yourself and the people around you when it comes down to trusting people, because if you're going to trust somebody, make sure you wholeheartedly believe, that is my phrase, wholeheartedly believe that that person can be trusted for what they do. If you feel like after that period of time that you've allowed that person to earn your trust, and you feel like they no longer have your trust, you need to make it known, or you need to distance yourself from the situation before you become involved in something that you should not be involved with. Just take trust with a high extent, people. My personal pedestal when it comes down to certain things: trust, respect, love, a couple other things. Like, those are my big key things. And if I can't, feel like you're going to be on one accord with some of those things, I'm really going to have a problem with it, because I feel personally that if I can't trust you, we're going to have an issue. If I can't respect you, then it's another big issue. But, I myself, like I said, trust is a big thing. And if you're going to trust somebody, trust somebody. If you're not going to trust somebody, then don't. Don't let somebody believe that you're not going to trust them, or give them assumption that they're not being trusted. If they're not being trusted, tell them why or something. Just give them the heads up, people. Just stop letting people out here blind assuming that they're being trusted, and then it blows up into a big situation, whether it be personal, with family or friends or colleagues at work, or clients if you're doing business. But still, give them that, heads up, the reason why, so they at least can prove themselves, or at least tell you what's going on. But I could talk forever, but we're gonna try to knock these shows down and keep them from being so long. Even though I know y'all people enjoy listening to me, sometimes talking to me, but we're gonna keep these shows under a certain amount of time from now going forward. But be on the lookout because we will be getting a theme song and an entrance video coming to the show soon. Yay! I can't wait. A personal friend of mine who is also a Google Plus follower and good friend of mine will be making that theme song for me, which I will reveal that information soon when I actually get it and record it. So going forward, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a dish and you have been served.